Okay, we went to Home Depot. I got a 20 amp breaker, connected it up to our sub panel. Now we're going to go out and test and make sure we did it right. All works. We got a little red light. Let's test. Reset. Alright, kind of hard to see, but we do have two yellow lights. When you look on this, there's two yellow lights. Correct. Let's do the test button, and we can see it tripped. And those are no longer lit. Let's reset. That little red light goes off, and we now have power. Alright, our outlet is now ready for use. There we go. This is a 30 amp for the compressor. This is the air handler, 20 amp. This 20 amp is for the heating coils, outside outlets. And then we have another one we're going to do for the outlets for down here for the iron and my wife's sewing stuff, maybe an electric heater. So I'm going to label all these when I update the electric drawings for the house. Alright, so I bought the tool out at Home Depot. I was able to more easily than any time in my history of 60 plus years easily pop that one off, and for shits and giggles I was able to just release this one. I got to move this and pull off those nails there, and I can take this section off. The mounting block I ordered online is coming. I bought one for there at Home Depot today. Okay, with approval from management, i.e. my wife, she said I can empty the rain barrel. She's done with it for the season, so I put all the water in here, and there's drain tile there, so it flows that way. I put this screen back on to keep stuff out of the drain tile, and now I have to take this piece off and put this section that goes down here, and we want that in place because it's supposed to rain this afternoon, so we want the rain to go down there and not in my basement along the wall. And we keep those on until all the leaves are done, and I clean out the gutters, because if I put a screen up on top to keep the leaves out of my drain tile, then it plugs up there. So I let the water come down and the leaves collect there. I brush them off, and if I don't see any water coming down, then I know it's plugged up in the elbows and I got to clean them. So that's what we're going to do first before lunch. Alright, so we connected this short piece of downspout to here until the leaves are all done falling. Then we'll take this off and put this down into the drain tile so it's below ground level, so the water, when it does flow, comes all the way down. But after putting this up, I noticed I'm not getting the siding off. So after the rain, because it is getting dark outside, and that was my big concern, is I don't want water going down along the foundation into the basement. We have a sump pump, but then it just causes more trouble. So when we're sure it's not going to be raining, because I'm not going to work out here when it's raining, I will take this piece back off, lay it on the side, and we'll pull that siding piece off. Alright, so before lunch I decided I'd try to get this off and see what this looks like so I can ponder during lunchtime. So I think we're going to put it like that, obviously right here, but lined up like that, lined up like that. So I'm going to have to trim that piece and trim around this piece and put that in there. We drilled a 2-inch diameter hole. The 1.5 inch PVC pipe should fit through that. I think we're going to try to install this on the wall and then cut the siding around it to fit. Alright, so here's 12-2. We have to connect it to the panel, but we ran it alongside a big enough hole from previous wires. I just tacked it up here because I'll show you why in a minute. And it goes down there. You can see that's going to be where the outdoor outlet for the roof coils are. And look, so that's probably like just that's all that was left as on the 250-foot roller was exactly that amount. So I'm not going to tack it all in. I might have to pull it one way or the other, but we're going to attach this end first, and then I'll pull it back so I have enough. Make sure I have enough in the panel, but I definitely want to get this part done because it's open outside.